doing, everybody? Dominic Ricci here for Who-Bangin Sports Talk. It is Sunday. It is February 15th, and hope everybody's having, actually it's the 16th, hoping everybody's having a good day. Hope you guys watched yesterday. Had a pretty good show. Had a good run yesterday. The Saturday show's been doing pretty good. We're on every Saturday, 11 a.m., myself and DJ Big Boss. So give us a look next Saturday, and keep tuned to Who-Bangin Sports during the week. You know, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, the whole 9 yards, YouTube, and we try to put out picks almost every day. If we have plays for that day, we put out picks. Like I always say, we do not ever put out picks that we don't play. So that's how we're going to do it. I got 3 quick plays for you today. The first one we're going to go with is this noon game, Florida Atlantic at Temple. I took Temple plus the 2.5 minus 112. I kind of, I like them in this game. Florida Atlantic is terrible at defending the 3-point game. They're ranked 360th, and which is just terrible. They allow teams to shoot 38% of 3 points. The thing about that is Temple makes 38% of their 3-point shots that they take at home. So right there, you have a big discrepancy, and I think that's going to be the reason why Temple comes out ahead in this game. There's only 5 teams that are better than Temple in getting to the foul line. Also, Temple gets to that foul line. They're ranked I think they were ranked 49th or something, and based on per possession. So they get to the foul line, they shoot the 3. Florida Atlantic don't defend the 3. Plus 2.5. I would take this game at a pick'em. Maybe even minus 1. I didn't understand the plus 2.5. They are home. Yeah, Florida Atlantic does have some, in some categories they are better, but I just think today on the road, Florida Atlantic is going to have some problems. We took Temple plus the 2.5. Next game we're on is the big Michigan game at Ohio State. I know a lot of people are on Ohio State, and good reason. Ohio State's a good team. They're a good shooting team, but Michigan, is a team that we got to worry about sometimes because of their turnovers. They have some issues in turnovers. That's a 1:00 game today. But I like Michigan in this game. They're on a little bit of a roll. They played some real bad ball during that mid stretch there, but they won. I believe it's a 5-game win streak. What I thought was just a little. Not that it really has anything. Not that it has anything, I should say, to do with the cap. But the last time these two teams met, so that obviously it dates back, a few seasons. They've played 10 times. They have both. There's been 5 straight up wins and 5 against the spread wins for Michigan and Ohio State. So they split. Each team won 5 straight up, and each team won 5 against the spread. I thought that was a little bit strange, but what I liked about Michigan is they're 51st in tempo. They're shooting 39% from the 3. They're shooting 38% in free throws, getting to the getting to the line. And Ohio State, with their Achilles heel is, to me, is they're ranked 283rd in the country committing fouls. They commit a lot of fouls. Yes, they're a good 3-point shooting team, and the over probably isn't in play also in this game. But I like Michigan in this game. Michigan's 39th in holding opponents to their 3-point shot. So Ohio State does do well with the 3 points, but Michigan defense, it's one of their brightest spots, is holding teams to 31%. So a team on the road shooting 30, 31, 32% from threes usually don't cut it. Now that they're home, Ohio State, yes, that could be a little bit of an issue, and Michigan turnovers could be a little bit of an issue. But like I said, I like Michigan in this game. I think if they just cut down those turnovers a bit, they should be able to beat this Ohio State team. This is a big game for both of them. I really think it's a bigger game for Michigan. And like I said, it's not a bad look to take the over, but that's where we're at. We're at Michigan plus 2.5 in this game. And like I said, hopefully we get this one and cash it. Last game I'm on, I have to always, if you watch me at all, I always have an under somewhere. Usually a lot of my plays are on the under. But today I took the Utah State New Mexico game. I took under 160. I would take it a few points less, 158.5, 157.5, maybe somewhere in that range. And the reason why is New Mexico, though they rank sixth in the nation in total possessions per game, their defense. Well, first of all, because they are sixth in total possessions per game, but Utah State is 31st in allowing points per possession in games. So yes, New Mexico gets a lot of possessions, but Utah State's defensive, strong point is that they are 31st in the nation in holding teams back in those points per possession. So to me, that helps with our under right away. Another thing is low scoring games. Low scoring games are a lot of New Mexico's games become low scoring because of that defense. If you watch this team play, their defense ranks ninth in allowing the other team's points per possession. So you got two teams that are really good defending, holding teams to less possessions than they usually make is the best way to put it, I guess. And Utah State, like I mentioned, are holding opponents to shooting 29.7% from 3-point range. So they're going to negate New Mexico's 3-point shot, I think. And for those reasons, as convoluted as that might have sounded, you know how Sunday mornings are. For that reason, I like the New Mexico Utah State under. I took it I took it 160 minus 110. So I got Temple plus 2.5 minus 112. I got Michigan plus 2.5 minus 108. I have New Mexico under 160 minus 110. I also took a couple other plays today. I threw a rare three-teamer in today just because I've been on a little bit of a roll. So I think I'd take a shot in this game, in this day today. I took a three-teamer plus 250. I took St. Pete's. They're playing Ryder. I took the money line. The point spread was 4.5, 5. These two teams know each other, but St. Pete's is a lot. I had the St. Pete's under the other day. But when they played Fairfield. But this Ryder team, a team I know, a team I've watched play a bunch of times back in the day, only because my daughter went to that college. So I used to go and watch them play ball, which was a while ago now. But, Ryder used to be pretty good back then. Now they're not, And St. Pete's ranks 83rd in points per possession, allowed on defense. Ryder's 273rd in that category. So right there's that big discrepancy. What I like about St. Pete's is they're off their missed shots, offensive rebounding, easier way to put it. They have a 35, almost 36% of their missed shots they're getting. So that ranks 14th in the nation. So you got a good offensive rebounding team, those second chance opportunities. So I threw St. Pete in my three-team parlay. The second leg of that was Oregon. I took Oregon, who's a team that's burned me a bunch of times. And, Rutgers is playing Oregon. Oregon is home. Rutgers is starting to show their wares a little bit as far as I'm concerned. I thought they were going to be a little bit better than they are. They're a decent team, but I thought they'd fare a little bit better this year. But I just wanted to go because it's a three-team parlay. I used the Oregon money line, which was almost minus 300. I think it was minus 295-ish or something like that. And I just looked before I went on here. It was up to minus like 330, something crazy. But what I did is I threw the Oregon money line in. I put St. Pete's money line in, and I also took the under 153.5 as my third leg of this three-teamer. Both these teams' offenses really aren't strong at all. Oregon's ranked 97th in points per possession. Rutgers is ranked 132nd. Oregon ranks 68th at home in three-point shooting defense. So they're not allowing teams to shoot the three. Rutgers, in shooting twos, is ranked 193rd in the country. So they don't have a great offense. Like we said, both teams do. So I do think Oregon's the better team. I do think they should be able to pull up this game. I never trust them with points. It was 4 or 5 points. I don't trust it. I just don't trust either team laying any kind of points. But I threw the money line parlay in with that. So all in all, that was plus 250. St. Pete's, Oregon, and the under 153.5 in the Oregon game. So there you go. Those are my 3 picks for the day. A rare 3-teamer that I threw in. I don't know if I mentioned plus 250. And that's what we got for you today. So hopefully some of it helps. Hopefully either it helps you follow me on the game that I'm playing, or it helps you play against me. As long as a win is a win, right? So we'll leave it like that. Anyway, this is Dominic Onavici for a Sunday Who-Bangin Sports Talk. We'll be back again, like I said, tomorrow, the next day, when we have a few more picks for you. We appreciate everything. Thank you, everybody. Have a good Sunday.